Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to get connected with the XFactor or PAMM account. This is with PlexiTrade, the broker. So if you're not familiar, it's mainly for those of you that are not familiar with the broker. Naturally, you want to register using the link provided. Do your KYC if your country's not on the list, and this goes for USA as well. I noticed they took it off the list, and that's just it's just a CYA thing to cover their behinds, so they don't appeal that or appear that they're actively soliciting people in that particular country. So it's just for their protection. So just choose other. You're going to choose other for the country, and you're going to still do your KYC and everything. You'll be approved. You'll be fine. If you do have questions or run into any issues, contact down here. You'll see the live chat. You can go to the live chat and they will help you out. Okay. Now, another thing, when you're depositing, you want to, in fact, I might as well just show you. Where do we have here? Go to transactions, deposit. You do not want to choose crypto. You want to choose right here, confirm out. Choose confirm out. Now you're still going to use crypto for your deposits and your withdrawals, but if you use this option here, there's really high fees, like 3 or 4% in fees, because they're converting it to euro and then back to US dollar. In fact, I didn't even know this for the longest time, because I've been with this broker when they were under a different name for like 7 years now. And until just maybe a year and a half ago, I didn't realize it's just use Confirmo, and there's almost basically no fees, nothing significant anyways. So you're going to choose Confirmo, do your deposit. Now, once you have your funds in here, basically what you're going to do now, a couple things I want to mention too. Okay, this PAM account is high risk. Okay, so do not put any funds in that you cannot afford to lose. I know you've heard this before a million times, but I truly mean this, and I can't stress it enough, because I'm trading this with my money, and you'll see that in a minute. In fact, you could see right here is my balance right here. I put in $5,000. I'm actually putting in funds in my wife's account as well. So I'll be trading 5 figures with this. So that being said, do whatever's comfortable, whatever you can afford to lose. Start small. If you want to wait on the sidelines, that's fine. Another thing I'm going to stress is you want to do weekly withdrawals with this. Because it's high risk and the returns are going to be fairly significant, it's a good thing to take out each week. There's no, as of right now, you can take out at any time. I don't see any need to put any certain parameters as far as not being able to take money out during open trades. I'm leaving full flexibility as of right now, where you can take out at any time. However, if you're in drawdown, if you're notice that your equity is a lot lower than your balance, you don't want to do a withdrawal at that time. Wait until your balance and equity are almost the same, until you're at, call it 2-3% drawdown. That's okay. But if we're in a 10% drawdown or higher, try not to do a withdrawal, because that's just going to raise your drawdown percentage. Okay, just wait till we're out of the trades. There's no rush. Wait till we're out of the trades, and then do your withdrawal at that time. But I do suggest doing it weekly. That way, if we hit our equity protection, if we hit our equity protection, you've already bagged a good amount of profit, hopefully. So if we get 2 to 3 solid weeks of profits, and you've taken out each week, and then we hit our equity protection and it's set at 30%, you're still at break even or in profit overall. And that's so a lot of this is timing. If you happen to come in on a week that we hit that equity protection, don't worry, it's going to happen. We are going to hit the equity protection. That's why it's there. Okay, right now we have it set at 30%. We may at times move it. We'll never move it over 50%. So it's going to range between 30 to 50% the equity protection. And what that equity protection is if we hit a certain amount of drawdown in open trades, that's where we cut our losses. It's like a hard stop where we close all the trades, take the hit, and start over again and recover. Okay, again, it will happen. from time to time. The markets have been kind of crazy lately. Like the past 6 months, this thing is doing phenomenal. But then the past few weeks, because of the election and all that, the market's been going crazy. So we've been a lot more precautious with this. Now we're actually running two EAs, two different algorithms with this. One of them is a breakout EA. That's a new addition that catches big moves in the market, and many times that'll actually counter when we're in drawdown from the other EA, which is nice because if it's going against us with the other EA, this will pick up the breakout and kind of like counter it and offset it a little bit. So we use it for different reasons. It's not always turned on. The main EA, the main algorithm is trading hundreds. I mean, hundreds of trades per day, little scalps between like 400 to 600 trades per day. It trades a lot. Okay, and this is trading gold. In case you didn't know that, this is trading gold. The reason we call it I'm calling it XFactor is because it does so many trades and a lot of profit too. When we have good weeks, you're going to see, I mean, unless we turn it down, this thing can do 20 to 30% per week. Okay, I mean, it's done 20% in a day, but we're going to be very careful here. We want this to be a long-term thing. If you go in, you hit that equity protection, don't be discouraged. That's why you're using risk capital, right? And let it recover. You may even, let's say you have $1,000 to put in, you may even only want to put half of it in, let the other half sit in your wallet, and that way if we do hit the equity protection, you can put the other half in to recover quicker. That's one strategy. Another strategy is just to let it ride and wait till you recover and get back, be patient and let it do its thing and to get back in, get back into profit. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you these are strategies that I've used in the past and that I may use with this as well. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. Once you have your funds in your wallet, you see your wallet balance here. If you hover over this, now I'm on a PC, okay? It's a little different on a phone. You're going to have your menu probably over here, whatever, on your phone. But right here, you hover over, you see internal transfer. You'll be using that soon. But what you need to do is go to trading, and you need to open up a PAMM investor account. I don't know why it's taking so long here. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to see right here, create account. You will click on create account. Now, I noticed if you're on the phone, you may not see this, but you can slide this over. Okay, the same thing with the internal transfer. If you don't see the internal transfer button, you need to slide it over and you'll see it. It'll appear. So what you want to do is create a live account. Click on live. Click on PAMM, click on US dollar, and then you see you only have one option here, investor, PAMM investor. Click that, click here, and then continue. I'm not going to do it because I already did this and I have enough accounts going on back here as it is, as a distraction. They're pretty much all inactive at this point except for a couple, but I just want to show you how to do it. Once you click continue, I believe it'll show your details. You confirm it, and then you'll get the details sent to your email. Okay, and then it'll appear in your, like right here, when you hit trading, it'll account list. You see that? These are all your accounts. Now, now you're going to see master. This is the master account. And it looks like somebody already put in a little bit, but 5,000 of it was my deposit right here for my investor account. Now, very simple to get connected. There's two things you can do. You can go to PAMM. This is the easy way to do it if you don't want to use the link. Go to PAMM, and then right over here in the search, you're just going to click XFactor. Type in XFactor. I even put in just X, and it worked fine. I tried that much. So I just put in X, search. I believe you can also put in the account number, the master account number, but you'll see right here, you scroll down, right here, XFactor. This is us, okay? You're going to click invest, and you can see the details. That's the name, that's the master account number, performance fee, minimum deposits $250. We left that very low so that anybody can get in here, and also to be assured that you're using risk capital and not putting more than you can afford to lose. Okay, that's why another reason I made it a low minimum. You're going to click on accept this, accept LPOA, and then you're going to select. You can see here it'll have on your drop down, it will have your account. So you just simply select the account, click attach, you'll confirm it, you'll click confirm, and then it'll say you have attached successfully. Okay. Oh, one thing before you do this, sorry, I didn't go in order here. Once the money's in your wallet from your deposit and you make that PAMM account, you need to do an internal transaction. Now you can see internal transfer. Now again, if you're on your phone, I believe you have to scroll over to see the internal transfer. You click on internal transfer. You need to do this before you connect, okay? You go from your wallet to the trading account and you're going to choose, this is my PAMM investor account. I already moved my funds, but you're going to put from your wallet to trading account, and then you'll simply put the amount right here to transfer. You're going to click on your PAMM investor account that you just created, send over the amount that you're going to trade with, hit transfer, and then it'll appear, it's instant, it'll appear in this account. Once it's in your PAMM master account, that's when you're going to do what I just showed you. Click on PAMM, search XFactor. The other thing you can do, there's a direct link. If you click on the link, just make sure you're already logged into PlexiTrade, and then you could right here on another tab, I have the link. You see, I'll just click on it and it'll go right to that same page to connect. So there's two ways to do it. It's easy to just search XFactor. Otherwise, you can click on the link. Just make sure you're already logged in, okay, to do that. That, you guys, it's as simple as that. Just make sure this is I'm calling this like a fun account because there's a lot of action, a lot of volume, a lot of trades. It's going to swing up and down. There's going to be days where we do phenomenal. There's going to be days where it's a little more stressful, where we're in drawdown. And from time to time, we will hit the equity protection. And that's why I tell you to do your weekly withdrawals. If you don't want to, of course, it is completely up to you. But that's most likely going to be the best way, at least in the beginning, to get out of to get to the point where you're in profit, okay? Because like I said, a lot of it's about timing. You might come in, one person will come in and they get 3-4 solid weeks or 2 months of not hitting that equity protection and they're in great profit. Somebody else might come in the very first week, we hit it. Okay, last week when I was demoing, we hit the equity protection. I recovered it in a week and a half. We recovered it in one and a half weeks. So I mean, it's not the end of the world when we hit it because this thing does a lot of volume and has very, very high potential of making quick gains. Okay, if you have any questions, as always, reach out to me. Now, if you do want to share this, you will go to, you're going to sign up as a partner and they'll give you a link. Now they have a phenomenal IB structure, a commission structure here, especially with this particular strategy because it does so many trades. It's very lucrative. So if you do share it with somebody, you can make a very good percentage on their trades. Winning or losing doesn't matter. It's just like a typical broker does with just closed trades based on the volume, the lot size. And it does accumulate fractions of a cent. I say that because if somebody has a small account and it's not quite doing a 0.01 lot size, from what they've told me, you'll still get credit on that, okay? And it will add up. I probably shouldn't say numbers, but from what I've been seeing on our testing, it could be anywhere from 15 to like 25% per month on the amount that you bring in on your direct referrals. In other words, if somebody comes in with, say, $1,000, you can make anywhere from $150 to $250 in a month just off of the IB structure. And it also has a second tier where whatever the people you bring in, if they bring in people, whatever they make, you'll get 15% of what they make. It's almost like a matching bonus type thing. So that's based on what they actually make. You get 15% override on what they make. So it can be extremely lucrative. Also, you guys, this is another one I've been in for a while. This thing's been going for quite some time. Copy Vic. Feel free to diversify into this one. And of course, any of these that are public, just be careful. There's a lot of them out there that blow accounts left and right. So just be careful. Guys, that's it. If you have any questions, reach out to me privately, and happy trading.